Okay, good day everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again with another action figure review. And this time we have an awesome figure. One of the best Spawn figures to be produced. And this is from Spawn 4, guys. And as you can see, look how awesome he looks. But we are not going to unpackage this guy. What? What did I just say? We're not going to unpackage him? What? Isn't this an unpackaging channel? Don't you take the toys out the package to review this guy? Yes, I do. But being that I already have this guy unpackaged and unmasked right here. So I figure, what the hell, why am I going to take this guy out the package? Because I really like him the package and he's really cool that way. Why am I going to take him out the package when I already have him unpackaged and I have him unmasked right here? So instead of me taking him out the package and reviewing him for you, I'm just going to go ahead and review this guy right here because he is the same figure except he is the variant. He is the Spawn figure without the mask on. So, but being that we got this guy right here, I'll just go into a little bit of depth with this character, being that we have a story right here on the back that I'm going to read for you guys. And also, this Spawn 4 is a part of an awesome series. Probably one of the best Spawn series, I think, ever. Of course, I reviewed all these figures, guys, except for these two right here, but they're really not a part of this Spawn Series 12. Is this Series 12? Yeah, Series 12. Of course, there's Top Gun and Bottom Line. Now, I do have Bottom Line. I do not have Top Gun. But essentially, these figures right here, the Creech, the Heap, Reanimated Spawn, Cygor, and Spawn 4 are the 5 main figures for this series. And I reviewed all these figures, so if you guys didn't see reviews for any of these figures, please check it out. Because this right here, these figures are some of the best that McFarlane ever did. This series is one of the best, if not the best, series for Spawn. And before we do a review of this guy, because like I said, I'm going to leave this guy in the package. I'm probably going to display him like this. I'm probably going to hang him on my wall. Because there's no point in me taking him out the package when I already have him out the package. You know what I mean? Even though he is different, he has the mask on him. It doesn't make a difference because essentially he's the same figure. Okay, so let's do a read-up on Spawn 4, and then we'll review this Spawn over here. And if you guys don't know, this guy right here was actually for my big Spawn haul that I got like 50 figures for like $60. And so I figured we'd do an in-depth review of this Spawn 4 because he's awesome and he deserves it. Okay, guys, so let's do a read-up on Spawn 4. Okay, as a human assassin, Al Simmons was a dealer of death. Dead, and with the powers of a hellspawn, he is unstoppable. Add 500 pounds of high-tech weapons, and all that stands in his way are a bloody vapor. Spawn, the Arsenal of Doom, is a metal jacket juggernaut of firepower. Get in his way and help part your hair a new way through your skull. I'm sorry. Whoever wrote that, I can't. Whoever wrote that was a genius. So guys, as you guys can see, I do have the Spawn here. Here are just a couple of weapons. I'm missing a couple of weapons from this Spawn. Because he was a loose figure, that's naturally going to happen. So the only thing that I'm really missing is that gun right there. His scarf. I think he had a scarf. Where that scarf is at, I have no idea. And I'm missing this gun right here. So yeah, I'm just missing a couple of guns and a scarf. But essentially, I have him right here. So let's put this figure down here. Yeah, essentially he's all right here. So So let's take a look at Spawn 4, guys. Now, as you can see, I added a chain to him. I don't know where this chain came from. I just added it to him because I thought he needed more skulls. As if he didn't have enough skulls. And I really, you know what? It's kind of up in the air. I don't know. You know, he has such a cool face sculpt. Look at that, man. I don't know if I like him with or without the mask. I think he's equally great regardless. You know what I mean? I don't think. Yes, I don't think this figure with or without a mask. I think it really doesn't matter because he's awesome regardless. And this face sculpt, they did a really amazing job on this face sculpt. And I love the green eyes. I love the teeth. I just love everything about this figure. So let's check out the detail, and then we'll check out the articulation, and then we'll put the guns into his hands and see how he looked with the guns in his hands. So guys, his head does turn. His arms are on a ball joint. So his arms can extend out like that. They can go up. They can't really rotate because they're kind of hindered by his grenades, his sculpted in grenades and everything. He does have wrist rotation. He does have a break here at the upper bicep. So he's pretty well articulated as far as arms are concerned. This wrist doesn't have a rotation. He does have a break here at the upper thighs. He does have a waist swivel. But he has no knee bend, no ankle articulation whatsoever. And that's the one thing about this Spawn figure that is disappointing, that he doesn't have a knee bend. But other than that, he's essentially, like I said, I've said this in many videos, Spawn figures, when you buy them, you're not buying them for the articulation, you're buying them for the detail and, yeah, essentially you're going to be putting them on display anyway, so you're not going to need articulation, and he is just amazing looking. And right here, there's a piece right here. I think one of his guns, I think, pegs into his back to hold that piece. Oh, it could be this one. It could be this big gun right here. Here's the peg right here. And I think you just kind of plug it into there like that, and you can attach the gun to his back, which that's pretty awesome. But being that I only have two guns, he's going to be holding the two guns regardless. So he does have this right here. When I first got him, this was broken off, so I kind of glued it onto his foot. And his knife can be removed. There we go. And there's his knife right there. And yeah, the thing right here, this was broken off, so I kind of glued it to his leg. And then there's that. So let's go into deeper, for a deeper look, shall we say, a better close-up. And this guy has an awesome sculpt on him. It's just absolutely breathtaking. Like I said, you know, after this figure, you know, I'll do a full review of Series 12. I still want to get Top Gun just to complete the series because I feel like I have Bottom Line. I just need to review Bottom Line, and I'll have completely, when I review Bottom Line and then I'll review Top Gun, I'll have completely reviewed this series, and then I'll probably do, like I said this in a previous video, I'll do like a look back at Series 12 and as being one of the best, if not the best series that McFarlane ever did. And I love the green. I love the green in his eyes. It matches his grenades, matches his pouch. And the color on this guy is just magnificent, man. It's just brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It's a really awesome piece. Do I feel like they could have gave him a cape? No. I mean, because he's kind of in commando mode. So I don't really care if they gave him a cape or not. He doesn't really need one because he has so much going on with him. So let's put the weapons into his hands. Well, actually, let's take a look at the weapons, shall I say. So we'll put Spawn 4 here. Let's see if I can get my camera straight. All right. Yeah, that's good enough. And we'll check out some of these huge freaking weapons, man. This is like Deadpool cable weaponry right here. And this does rotate, as you can see. It rotates both ways. And it does make a clicking sound. The bullets are attached to it, they're not removable. And then here is his other gun. It's so amazing to see, a lot of these Marvel Legends that are coming out, like I said, like Bishop and Cable, and they had these big guns. Well, they've always had the big guns, but it's so amazing how some of these guns today look so similar to these guns that McFarlane did in 2001, you know what I mean? It just shows you how far McFarlane was ahead of his time. And that's one thing I love about these Spawn figures is that a lot of the figures that are coming out today still can't match up with figures that, McFarlane did, 20 years ago. So, and that's why I love Spawn figures. That's why I love doing reviews of them, because they're just so breathtaking and amazing. Now, I'm thinking, will this go in his hand? This looks like his trigger finger right here. So let's put this gun in his hand right here, and then I can put the trigger right here. So, but it doesn't look like this is the kind of gun that he holds, because it doesn't stay in his hand. Even though he has the trigger finger, yeah, it doesn't really stay. It doesn't really stay there. So this gun actually goes better in this hand right here. Somewhat. Not really. Let's try this again. Yeah, because it just doesn't go very well in his hands, but he can hold it. And then we'll put the big gun. Try to put the big gun in this hand. This gun is freaking huge. Look at this gun, man. This kind of reminds me of the Shadowhawk figure that I just recently reviewed, and how big these freaking guns were. These guns are like almost bigger than these guys right here. But then again, it said on the box when I was reading the story of Spawn 4, 300 pounds of of artillery. Look at the size of this freaking gun, man. Let's see. Can he hold it any other way? He can probably hold it like this, I guess, if you put it. No, because his hands can't really. He can't really grab that, so he can't hold it like that. And even if you did display it like that, the gun is so big, it's blocking his entire face. So, and like I said, I got these chains right here with some extra skulls, and just kind of wrap it around him because I feel like it goes very well with this figure. Even though I don't know where these came from, I have no idea where these came from. They're from another Spawn character. But I just put them on there because I really liked them. But then again, maybe it's a little bit too much, so maybe I'll take them off. And maybe I'll find some character, find out who these belong to. Which will probably be damn near impossible. Let's see. Because almost every Spawn figure has skulls. So, yeah, so when you put this gun in his hand, it doesn't really stay there because... it's not really straight, but then again, you can hold it, put it to the side like that, and put it down. So let's put Spawn 4 right here, and let's take a better look at Spawn 4 up close and personal again with the weapon in his hand. Very awesome figure, very awesome display piece. Like I said, when I finish this series, I'm gonna break out all my Spawn Series 12 figures and just do a review of them and just show you how amazing they are. And just this amazing, amazing series. And like I said, I have to get that Top Gun because I have to complete this series, even though I don't want to. But here's the thing right here, guys. One thing I found out is actually, if you read that right there between Top Gun and bottom line, it says these two figures can attach to become one. So I guess I'm going to have to get Top Gun. And from what I hear, there's other figures like these guys. I don't know if these are the figures, but there's other figures like robotic figures that you can buy, and you can attach them and make a huge figure. I think there's like 5 figures altogether. And you can make this huge, big Spawn cybernetic figure out of all these figures. Now, I don't know if these two are a part of that figure, but I've seen it online. If you guys go on YouTube and check out, it's called Interlinked, right? Spawn Interlinked. So I don't know if I'm going to build that big Spawn figure or not, guys. If I can find the figures, all the figures that build that big old Spawn figure, then that big old cybernetic figure, then yeah, I definitely would love to get them. So we'll take a quick look at another quick glimpse at this Spawn 4, and then I'll give you my rating, since we're already at the 15-minute mark. So overall, guys, yeah, I think you know what I'm going to give him. A perfect 10. He is a perfect 10. He doesn't get any more awesome or cooler than this. He's definitely in my top 10 as far as top 10 Spawn figures goes. He is awesome. A true masterpiece, guys. A perfect 10 I give this Spawn figure. And he's pretty solid, pretty sturdy too. That's one thing I love about this figure in particular. And he hasn't broken on me yet. So there you guys have it. There was a quick, not only review, but a quick look at Spawn 4. It'd be nice if I get my camera to focus here. There we go. There's a nice picture of Spawn 4. Yeah, but there you go. There you guys have it. There's my little review of Spawn 4. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy, awesome, good stuff. Hit that notification button if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. And there you guys have it. A true masterpiece, guys. Spawn 4 from Series 12. I recommend them. Go get them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!